Okay, go ahead. So how do you feel about that when the scorecard was being read? Were you thinking that the Irish fan base would sway the judges?
That's what I thought at first because I know for the whole fight, he was trying to take me down and he went straight with me. My problem was I didn't want to commit so much of my striking because I knew if I could overcommit, he's a good takedown runner. So my whole job was to stop that takedown, and I think I did. And I'm the one who got the takedown, so I understand the decision, but I got the victory. I'm happy about it. Yeah, it's all the excitement and everything, so I got the hiccup. So sorry, guys, during the interview, you're going to hear me hiccuping, so you can make jokes and everything, make me feel better.
It seemed like kind of a frustrating fight at times. Is he a frustrating guy to fight?
He is. He's not really. He's not bad at anything. He's good at everywhere. But the thing is, he's persistent and he keeps going. He grinds you. If you overcommit to something, he will take you down. And he's waiting for you. He's waiting for you to overcommit somebody. He'll do a high jab, or hard overhand to make me commit to something. And I was like, I knew better from my experience. I knew if I commit to anything, he's gonna take me down. So I just wanted to stop the takedown and land my punches, and I think I did that.
Well, it seems like, especially for you, it felt like kind of a must-win in this situation, and then to go into a close fight against a guy who has a weird knack for winning close fights that people don't necessarily think he needs to win. Were you nervous there about your climate for you and the kind of fight it had been?
Dude, I was very nervous. We went to decision because at the end of 10 seconds, the third round, you see me. I was trying to knock him out because like it's 10 seconds. I'm gotta go for it. But because how talented he is of taking that down and smothering him, I didn't want that situation. I did not want to get taken down by him because him on top of you, you're not getting him off. So that was my own strategy.
Now, when you come into a fight like this, on a little bit of a losing streak, what have you been doing in your camp? Did you change things up, try new things to try to, sort of change everything around? You know what I mean? Because certainly something must not have been worse.
Actually, I switched camps. I was with White Crew for my whole UFC career, and my last fight in Boston, I got knocked out. So I situated with that camp, and I end ties, and I signed up with Secure Tone, the best camp in Boston with Mark Dargard, and his reputation speaks for itself. So that's what I went to. I went to the list. I need help. I don't want to lose my career in UFC. So what he did is, he was like, all right. He took me out of his ring, and he helped me for my fight. And obviously, I got the victory, so it was working.
Did you feel that he sort of undid bad habits you had, or what were the adjustments that he was able to make that you couldn't get in your camp?
He did some bad habits. I still got a lot of bad habits, but he adjusted. My problem is like I'm a power hitter. I don't really let my hands go, because I'm tentative, and he knows that. So he fixed some bad habits. I was able to do a lot more combos in this fight, which is surprising. But everybody knows I hit with power. But he fixed that. I still have the power, but now I'm hitting more. So. I mean, I didn't get to display my full skill this fight because this was a must-win fight. But like he said he got me at 60% when he want me. So he said with me, he just scratched the surface. So it's gonna be a brand new doomsday next camp around with Mark Dargard.
So this fight go as you expected it because, like you said, he's a tricky fighter to deal with. But as the rounds progress, is this kind of the way you envisioned it?
Yeah, it kind of. I know he's gonna try to take down. I knew he didn't want to stay with me so much because I knew he knew about my power, but it was basically all match of grappling versus striker. I'm trying to stop the takedown, he stops he's not trying to get hit. So that's what it was. And everybody was like, how come you didn't let loose? I'm like, if I let loose too much, he'll commit. I'm going to take it down. And the whole fight, that's what he tried to do. And the whole fight, I just stopped his takedown. And he's really talented at taking people down.
Was there a time that you wanted to let loose, though, that you thought about? Was like,
Bro, it was a few times I wanted to let loose. And when I caught him, I wanted to let loose, but I know when you stubble him and he's loose and you go real hard, that's when he takes you down. When you think he wobbly, then he takes you down. So I had to be really smart. I had to use my experience and not be over emotional. There's a few times I want to lay in. You see us coming going in. I was like, oh no, let me be smart because look at the takedowns right there. And the whole time I was just waiting for it.
It almost happened at one point. It was like you were pushing forward, you had him against the cage, and that's when he went for the guillotine attempt. How close was that, and were you close to tapping? It looked like there was maybe just a single tap. Maybe it was you just putting your hand down on the mat to post out.
Yeah, because I put him out. It's just I barely stopped it. The whole point of the game was to stop his takedown. We know if he stopped his takedown, we get frustrated. And we know he was going to try to strike with me, but his striking is not the same level as mine. It showed in the fight.
And I saw something this morning. Irish fans up at breakfast or something like that. When I was walking past, you were recording a group of Irish people at a table next to you. What was that about?
They were funny. They're like, yo, even though we're from Ireland, we still support you. And it was cool, even though a lot of Irish supported me. There's a few Irish fans that supported me, so I felt really good. So I had to record the show proof of that, and it was awesome. It was an awesome experience.
What do you think about your Reebok gear?
Love it. I love it. A lot of fans, people have been talking trash about it. I absolutely love it. The number one reason why I love it is because my name is on it. My name is on it. It's like UFC is no longer just a venue where it's just a regular venue. UFC is not NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball. We are that now. We're just not some venue with just produce fighters. We are professional athletes like them. And then with the gear like this, with our own name on it, we can start selling them, own jerseys. That's awesome. So it's an honor to be recognized like that.
How does the money compare to what you were making off sponsors before?
For me, because I'm not a mid-tier fighter, it's the same. It's not. I don't necessarily lose money or make money. It's exactly in the middle. So it's just like a few grand difference for me. But because I'm a mid-tier fighter, it's the same. I didn't suffer from any money loss.
What's it like for you to change gyms? Because if any of us go from gym A to gym B, we're just regular people. What's it like for you? Do you have to get to know all your teammates right away and find out who's spazzing and who's going to try to take your head off to prove a point?
It's exactly like that. When you go to a new gym, especially a big name as I have, you don't know who's going to take your head off. You know who's out to gun you. But Sigurton, they openly work on like a family, like a new brother to the gym, man. They were real nice to me. And a lot of respect to Durgarden. I mean, he did a lot for me. He opened me with open arms, and he took me through the ropes, and he treated me like one of his own. So I'm really proud to represent that gym. It's an honor. It's a real honor for me to represent his gym.
When he came forward, basically trying to dogfight, and you were getting in short punches, were you surprised he continued? Like, he'd just hold one arm, and you kept trying to land. Yeah. Were you surprised he kept trying and didn't just back away?
I was surprised. He actually has a pretty good chin. I kind of went on a few clean, solid punches, and he was still up, so I was really shocked. But what I'm really shocked is his clinch. He's really strong in the clinch. He was able to push me against the cage. I mean, I was able to turn him around a few times. He's really, really strong, and that's why I couldn't open up so much, because I don't want to open up and let the acid build in my arms. I don't have the strength to push him off me. But he's real strong. I honestly think he's going to go far. He has a lot to learn because he's still new with the game. But my honest opinion is he's going to be one of those names that you hear about what the divisions are. Probably one day he'd be like a title contender. We're probably going to fight each other again. I'm pretty sure we are. But by then, be harder. But actually, let me take that back. Actually, because we just talk and we're probably going to train together. That's how good he is. I'm trying to make him my training partner, so that speaks for itself. And we talked, he might start training to get tone, so if I could get that, it'd be a blessing to me.
And you're fighting Boston. Was it different because you're fighting in your hometown? Because you have a little bit of, people I grew up with are watching this fight. Is it more relaxed here than it was fighting there?
It's a lot more relaxed fighting in Vegas, because in Boston is a small city. And everybody knows everybody. Literally, everybody knows everybody. And everybody was there for me. And when I fought in Boston, I had all that pressure on me. I mean, Boston Herald put me on the front cover. And it was so much pressure. And to lose like that was like the most heartbreaking thing. But coming to Vegas, I'm still pretty popular, but it's not the same pressure. When your home people, your mother, your dad, cousins, family are watching you, that's pressure. But here, it's just a fight city. The pressure wasn't the same, so it was more relaxed coming to Vegas.
Not to touch on anything bad, but how do you recover from that? Like, right away, next day, do you just go to the gym and wipe the slate clean, or take a day or two to figure things out? How do you get back on track from there?
You want the honest truth?
Sure.
You cry. You cry it out. You deal with your emotions. You look in the mirror. You ask yourself you want to do it again. And you pick yourself up, and then you go do it again. That's the most honest answer. It's just, if I want to tough it out, I straight cried. I cried like a little girl, and I'm not ashamed of it. But letting that emotion out and look in the mirror and say, can I fight again, got me back here, to try again. And look, I got the victory. So that's what it takes. Sometimes it takes a loss to realize you do something wrong to get better. That's all.
Thanks, John.